Hi, my name is Stephanie Fahey, and this is my review for the movie American Hustle, directed by David O. Russell. It's January 10th, 2014, and I'm finally doing the review! Yay! Now, I know what you guys are probably thinking. It's January 10th. Why bother? Why are you doing a review for a movie that came out, what, Christmas Day? So, about 15 days late? Well, the answer to that, my YouTube friends, is in my town, the movie theater likes to take its sweet time releasing popular movies that they know are gonna be popular, but for some reason they don't release them right away. So, here we are. My review for American Hustle. Going into this movie, I was excited about this movie. I had high expectations. I really liked David O. Russell's previous two films, The Fighter and Silver Linings Playbook. And as soon as I found out this movie was coming out and David O. Russell was the director, and I found out about the cast, Christian Bale, Bradley Cooper, Jennifer Lawrence, Amy Adams, Jeremy Renner. There's a whole bunch of other actors in this movie who are also great, but let's face it, those are the headliners. Those are the guys that are on the poster and then probably be on the DVD Blu-ray pack. So, my thoughts on this movie, really solid movie. I love Christian Bale. He's one of my favorite actors. There's probably a handful of actors, male actors, in Hollywood right now who I am a huge fan of. Christian Bale is one. Actually, I really like Jeremy Renner and Bradley Cooper. All these actors are phenomenal, and Amy Adams, Jennifer Lawrence are really good actresses as well. Pretty much everybody in this movie has been either nominated for an award, like a serious award, like an Oscar or Globe or SAG or whatever. They've all been nominated or won an award, so the cast really, I mean, David Russell knew what he was doing. He knew what he was doing with these people. He just let these actors act, and it really comes through in the movie because these guys are such professional artists that they really take you into this world. They have such great chemistry together, and when they're performing on screen, it doesn't feel like they're performing on It feels like it's a little drama, daily drama. These people all know each other. It's a drama, and we're just the flies on the wall. That's what this movie feels like to me. And every single actor in this movie brings their A game to the movie, including uh, Robert De Niro, who's only in this movie for a few scenes in the middle of the movie, and that's all you ever see him. But the few moments that he's in this movie, and I don't know every actor's name off the top of my head, but every actor in this movie, aside from the main cast, the ones that are on the poster, are all phenomenal. Like, every single actor does their best job. It's like, you can tell that David Russell is a good director of actors. He knows what he's doing, he knows what they are capable of doing, and they just let the camera roll. And Christian Bale, The fact that he gained that weight, I think this is his second or third role after Dark Knight Rises. And the fact that he just, transformed his body yet again proves how amazing actor he is. Like, I mean, I don't even think he needs to prove anything anymore, but you, you have to give him credit every time he does a role because he really does a role. Um, Amy Adams, I love her in this movie for the fact that she plays a very confident, intelligent person who it's like a true partnership with Christian Bale's character. They really respect each other in this movie. I mean, there's a few times where, the relationship goes back and forth and there's strain on it and you're not quite sure what's going on between these two characters, but there's a few scenes where Amy Adams has her moments, I think you know what I'm talking about. There's a few of them where she just lets loose and she freaks out and has her moment in the spotlight, and she's phenomenal. Amy Adams is one of my favorite actresses in Hollywood in that age category, and I've loved her ever since Drop Dead Gorgeous. And I'm really glad she's getting a lot of roles in these movies because she's a great actress. Jennifer Lawrence, I mean, she's another strong actress. I mean, who hates Jennifer Lawrence? She's just riding this train of awesomeness, and her performance in in this movie is just it's comic relief, but then it's dramatic at the same time. Like she's very talented and she's very able to be all these things at once in one movie. And my favorite scene, spoiler alert, is she's singing to Paul McCartney's Live and Let Die in her house, and her kids watching, and the theme song to Live and Let Die, James Bond movie. And I the the whole audience like cracked up laughing at that, and it was after a serious moment. It was so funny. And Bradley Cooper, he his performance, he better get nominated for an award for this role. He definitely deserves nomination. Like I said, the whole cast deserves at least nominations. And who else are we missing? Oh, Jeremy Renner's character. He wasn't the most exciting character in the movie, but I'm obviously that's his character was the good person, so there's not really much I can say about his character because I mean, he was a little overshadowed by everybody else. And I guess that kind of tends to happen with Jeremy Renner in movies. He gets overshadowed by the rest of the cast. If there's any negative points, I think that might be it. I'm not sure. Um, if I were to be really nitpicky, that would be my nitpick, would be the fact that I feel like Jeremy Renner's character was a little underwhelming compared to the rest of the cast. That's it. That's all I got for the negative side. Um, Danny Elfman's music. I didn't even realize Danny Elfman was doing the music of the movie until I saw his name in the end credits. Like, I'm so used to Danny Elfman being Tim Burton's lapdog and being on The Simpsons, you know, the typical Tim Burton or Tim Burton-esque Danny Elfman music. I didn't even realize it. It was like the music fits so well with the movie, and Danny Elfman did such a good job of proving that he can do more than just that Tim Burton-esque music. So, you know, I just want to throw that out there, give him kudos for his work. And another thing I really want to touch on before I end this video is the makeup artist, the makeup design. Um, I just noticed that in a few scenes, especially with Amy Adams and Jennifer Lawrence's characters, where, you know, they really didn't use a whole lot of makeup for these girls. It was like when Amy Adams was having her freak out moments in the movie, sorry, she her makeup was gone. It was like she wasn't wearing any. Like it was like she's this. It was like your typical daily makeup, like non-Hollywood makeup, and I really liked that touch because it made her performance that more real because she was more real because her makeup was minimal or non-existing. And you know, you saw her wrinkles, you saw her blotchy face and all this stuff. You saw everything on her face, every detail. And same with Jennifer Lawrence. Her makeup was, at times it was more glamorous, and then there was times when she was having her moments where her makeup seemed to disappear and not be there, and like Amy Adams, it just helped the performance. It really did help the performance. You know, Christian Bale, comb over, and then, you know, that was great. Bradley Cooper and his, you know, cuts and stuff. I don't want to go into too much detail because I don't know how many of you guys haven't seen this movie at this point, but so I don't want to spoil anything, but yeah, that's probably, the makeup was really well done, the hair was really well done, costumes were really well done, everything, all the, you know, little things that add to the performances. Every single cast member, every single crew member was like 110% in this movie. And it really shows. I was emotionally involved in this movie from opening credits to the end credits. And David Russell made another wonderful movie. And if I had to give out of, you know, uh, score out of 10, this movie would easily be an 8 or a 9. That's my review for American Hustle. I hope you subscribe to my channel. I hope you like, dislike, comment, whatever you want to do. I'm not afraid to hear what you guys have to say, your thoughts. Thank you. See you next time. Bye. Bye!